Hi, I'm Nick.
And I'm Carmen.
And this is our channel.
And welcome back to another video. And this video is going to be Father's Day video for 2025.
Yep.
As you guys know, we always travel somewhere for Father's Day. Last year we went where, hon?
I can't remember where we went last
Oceans. Year. We were in Oceans Casino.
It was Oceans?
Last year. We have a video. I'll link it up here. And we have tours and reviews of Ocean Casino in Atlantic City. This year we stayed at where?
This year we stayed at Bally's. No, I'm joking. This year we stayed at Caesars.
Right, we stayed at Caesars, which is nice. I feel like if I'm not staying in Oceans, I'm going to stay in Caesars. Those are the two top hotels that I'd rather stay on the boardwalk. And it was nice because we had like a nice surprise. We bumped into a celebrity. We had a good time that weekend, right?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so we started off just heading to, when we checked in pretty late.
Did we?
Did we? I think we did.
No. Actually, we got that 5 o'clock. It was like 5 something.
Yeah, it's late for us because we usually check in early. And what's funny is that I made a mistake and reserved smoking, which was an accident. But luckily, she was able to put it in the non-smoking, which was available. So weird.
Yeah.
And we were in the Ocean Tower, so we do have a tour and review of the Ocean Tower rooms, and we'll link that as well below. Because if you stayed in Caesars, they have a couple of towers. But the newer towers are Ocean Tower and the Centurion Tower. The other towers are a little low budget. So if you want to stay nice in a nice room, you want to stay in Ocean Tower or the Centurion Tower or the Nubu Tower that we haven't stayed in. We haven't gotten comps for those towers yet. But it was nice because the next day, it was Saturday, right? So we decided to have breakfast. He was tired because Friday when we arrived, I was tired.
Yeah, you were tired.
I forget why I was so exhausted, but I took a shower, I was in bed, and he was out. He left me, I was gone into dreamland, and he had a good old night on Friday night. I don't know what he did, but he came back late in the morning.
That's gambling.
And drinking.
I was drinking too.
Okay, because the next day he didn't want to do nothing. It was Saturday, he wanted to stay in bed all day. He actually wanted me to order room service. I was like, I rested yesterday because it's Father's Day Saturday because we're leaving on Sunday on Father's Day. So Saturday we was going to be outside. But he was already outside the day before, so he was tired. So we was like, okay, let's go to have breakfast. And he really didn't want to. And then I was going to go order room service, but I was like, no, I want to get up. I want to get dressed. I want to go eat. So that's what we did. And it's a good thing we did, right, hon? Because we went to go to Gordon Ramsay's pub, and we have eaten there before when we stayed at Caesars. We met some of our fans. We
always meet fans over there.
Yeah, we do at Caesars. And then I'm sitting like towards the front of the restaurant, and he can see like the entryway, and he's like, "Who's that with all that security?" And I'm like. I look back and I was like, I don't know. And then he was like, that's Vybz Kartel. And I'm going to be honest. I know his music, but I don't know what he looks like. That's with a lot of artists. Like, if you're not Beyonce, like
Beyonce?
Jay-Z. But the thing is that I grew up listening to his music, but I just didn't know what he looked like. You know what I mean? Like, you listen to music, you don't bother to go Google and watch a YouTube video. You just know and love the music. So when he told me that, I was like, oh. And I text my sister because she's a big fan. Gigi. Shout out to Gigi because she's a huge fan. She bought tickets
Gigi?
She got tickets to go see him at Barclays Center. And she had to sell them because her daughter got sick, my niece. And then her daughter was fine that afternoon. So me, I would be like, just leave it with the grandma. But she want to be a good mama. And sell her tickets. Sorry. I am not selling my tickets. There's a grandma there. Grandma could take care of the kid. But she stole her tickets and she couldn't see him. So when I called her and told her that Vybz Kartel is like here eating breakfast with us, she went crazy. She's like, go get a photo. And I was like, I don't want to disturb him. And Nicholas was like, you didn't want to go disturb him. He had a whole bunch of security.
Yeah, because no, I'm not. Remember, I was already like drunk, hangover from the day before. I was just like, eat my food, go get my hair cut. I don't want to do that. I'm good.
So be like, so there is Vybz Kartel, like right there, and niggas don't want to go over there because he's on a date. But it's okay. We right here. We see them. We see you. So we left. We had our breakfast. We left. We headed over to the restaurant, Simpson's restaurant. Right? He owns a restaurant in Brooklyn, the first location. And we saw that there was a flyer for Vybz Kartel. That's why he was in Atlantic City. We didn't even know he was performing. And I was like, oh, he's performing tonight. So I was like, oh, maybe we should just buy tickets and go see him. But we went and made the reservation. Then we saw the owner, Simpson, and we took a video with him. We will let you guys see a little clip of that.
Nice guy, cool guy too.
Yes, he is very nice. Hi, we're here.
We're here at the Simpsons, cooking with love.
Yes.
Atlantic City, you know? That's what I'm talking about. All right, you guys got it?
Yes, thank you. And then also the host at the time, Jerome. Jerome made our reservations, and we told him that we saw Vybz Kartel, and he was like, "Oh, Vybz is coming, you know,
to the restaurant later,
I guess to promote the restaurant." And I was like, "What time?" But you know, he couldn't share that information. But he was like, and I told him that we saw him in the restaurant, and I wanted to take a photo, but that Nicholas didn't want to disturb him. And Jerome was like, "You could have, because he's a nice guy. He's down to earth or whatever." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So we made the reservations and we headed back towards the restaurant because he needed to go get a haircut, and it was leading back to the restaurant, and Vybz was still there. So I was like, "Honey, I'm gonna go get a video," and then he was like, "All right, I'm gonna go get my haircut," because I went in to take the video. I thought it was going to be quick, but security was like, you know, give him a minute. He's still eating breakfast. So I was like, because the only reason I waited was because the security guard was so nice. Like, he was so friendly, and he was not like push off. You know, you think celebrity security were like, get out of here. Like, don't disturb the star, you know, but it wasn't even that. The security guard was very nice, so that's why I waited. But Nicholas said, I'm going to go and get my haircut, right?
Yeah, because I knew he was eating. I was like, I'm not disturbing him. Yeah. As far as there, I got stuff to do.
Right, yeah. So that's what it was, is that he didn't stay. But I stayed, and literally 5 minutes after he was getting up, he was taking photos and videos with these people, and I waited by the exit patiently, you know, because I was the only one waiting. I was like, I'm first in line, nobody else is here. So the host was like, oh, you wait for him? I was like, well, yeah, who else I'm waiting for? You saw was just here. So he comes out, and I asked the lady he's with, because I didn't know who she was. I asked her, and she was looking at me like, I don't know, girl, you gotta ask him if you can take a video. So when I saw him, I was like, Vybz, can I get a video? So I'm gonna link it up here so you guys can see it. Let me give you a clip of the video of me and Vybz. Hi, can I get a video with him? Hi, Vybz, can I get a video? Huh? Hi, I'm here with Vybz Kartel and Atlantic City.
What's your name?
Carmen.
Carmen?
Yes.
We are doing the Love and Harmony with Carmen and the teacher. What is on the nose?
Thank you. See you tonight.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, so as you saw in the video, he was very friendly. He even gave me a shout out. Like, he was really friendly, really down to earth. And I love that, because some artists become so famous that they just forget their roots and rude, you know, like they don't see their fans as fans.
And they forget their fans are the ones who get them where they are. So,
right, exactly. They be forgetting. They walk around with long faces and not even at least wave to your fans. There's celebrities that just walk by them like they're nothing. But that's not how Vybz was. The whole time he was just saying hello, stopping and taking photos, videos. He was so nice. So we ended up going to play, but while we were playing, I bought some tickets. Yes, I bought floor tickets to go see him. Like the second
Father's
row.
Day gift. Thank you, yes. You're the best. Thank you so much.
It was part of his Father's Day gift, because the Father's Day gift was going to Atlantic City, staying at Caesar, you know. But and whatever else we were doing, but that was an addition, because I love the security guard's vibes. Vybz Kartel was so nice. I know the music. I don't know all of his music, but I know like the vast, you know, popular songs, and he knows Vybz. So I was like, why not? And then he didn't really care where we sat. But when I looked at the price, I'm like, why not get floor seats? Like, why are we going to sit in the back when we could just pay for the front? And I was going to get the front row, first row. But then when I was like trying to reserve it, the tickets got sold. Then I got the second row, which is fine.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, the same thing. It's just
nobody sat down in the seats after a while. Anyway,
right.
So,
nobody was sitting in the seat. Once Vybz Kartel came out, everybody was on their feet.
Yeah.
But the thing is that we was there. So if you guys see on TikTok, if y'all Google Vybz Kartel concert, you're gonna see this girl with a yellow dress in the front. That's me, and he's the one with the white hoodie in the back. Because it was like right there. It was front row and center. It was a nice experience. And the thing about it is that before the concert, we was playing, and Nicholas was just like getting all this love. Again.
I got mad hype.
Where you
my head was hot.
first get on the machine, it's
That's
supposed
not
to
the
be
first one.
back.
That's like the fifth one.
Oh, okay.
You okay?
On your machine too. That's your favorite machine.
Right, on the machine that I like to play. He was
It's weird because I never went on that machine before. That's the first time I think I won on that machine.
Yeah, he won a lot of money that weekend, and I was just like, Vybz Kartel giving us the positive vibes just all weekend. It was just great. The concert was nice. We're gonna let you see a few clips of that. He did bring out a lot of artists.
Yeah, Spice came out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like Spice. She was giving us a lot of action on our side.
Yeah.
You know.
Good DJs came out too.
Yeah. We're in Citizen Restaurant for Father's Day. And it's about 7:15. I don't know if y'all can hear me because we don't have our mic, but we're about to have dinner and we're gonna go to right next door. Yeah, Citizen Restaurant.
Yee, who you came to see tonight, Yee?
Well, first of all, I want to ask you a question.
Yes.
Who is the queen of the dance hall?
Is she in the building? Is she in the building?
Now, who is the queen of the dance hall?
I'm gonna let y'all say who's the queen of the You're still bad. Let's go. Wine till you know. Remember the first fuck. Remember the first time pussy hurt up. Should be naive. What's the do? I'm the teacher. I'm a power. Look that. When I night, your pussy feel like soda. Make sure you're good. It's a killer when I deny. Tell me when you lie. You want me try, or you want me ride me like a boy. When you want me rub me hard, you can beat up me hard. So when we put it on the left, can you take it on the right? Me nipple them a right, take it up in a me try. Titty happy tight, every nipple gets a bite. See them happy go see me and a rocky go fine. Happy happy he need the best like the fucking island. You are my mister. You are my miss. Give me with the cocky. Tell me with the time is. Whisper something like this. Hey, kid. Hey, lady. If you know how to kiss it, I'll put your face up. Big up Wait. What we are doing next? Oh. What are you doing now, woman?
You move like you're tired, you know. You're sent to me. You're sent to me. You can't back down now.
I just you let me don't care with my chair.
Next in August is Lil Wayne.
Oh, okay.
We were here, but we still are. We just watched Vybz Kartel, and they're already cleaning up. They're trying to kick us out. So we're leaving, we walk in, we're just taking our time. Yes, but we're taking our time to leave, you know, waiting for everybody to leave. As you see, everybody's out. But we was taking our time because we didn't want to wait on the line. But yep, we're out of here.
So it was nice. It was a really nice weekend. I was really excited and happy that we met Vybz Kartel. And the next morning we ate again at Gordon Ramsay's pub, and then we saw one of our fans, but we didn't get a chance to get a photo with him.
Yeah, we forgot that. Yeah.
Yeah, we were just eating, and it's just like we don't mind. Like we'll take
We
a
took
photo.
our pictures. Yeah.
Take a moment.
Because he asked me, he's like, "You guys have a YouTube channel, right?"
Right, he was on the phone with his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Yeah, babe, it is them." So he must have called her. I was like, "I think I see them," and then so he recognized us and said hello. So shout outs to you, because we don't know your name. We didn't ask it. We forgot it. Yeah, and we didn't take a photo. So sorry about that. But if you guys see us, just say hi and just remind us, can we take a photo? Because we don't mind taking a photo in the video.
Yeah,
we actually like to put it here in the channel so you guys can see our fans and our subscribers.
Yep.
Yeah, but it was a nice Father's Day weekend.
Yes, I have fun.
Yeah, and sorry that this video is so late because we just been working and living life. And hopefully we can just get back in a routine. I know it sounds like a broken record. Like, here she go again. But we're going to try, because now we got 2 computers. Because before I could only do 1 video at a time on this. Now I got 2. So we'll see what we could do. But thanks for watching, you guys. Make sure you comment and share this video with friends and family that you love.
Yep. And remember,
like and subscribe.